In the last class, we have seen about what is a recursive function and what is a function. So these are all we have seen. Now today we'll see the differences between static function, normal function, static variable, and normal variable. We'll see. Now I am taking two recursive functions now. Now I'm taking two recursive functions. Like one is this. Okay. Okay. One more function I'm taking, fib function, fib, or else only one function I will take, or okay, we'll take two functions. Here I'm writing if here I'm passing on n value. For example, here I'm passing fact of 5 I'm passing semicolon. Fact of 5 I'm passing. But before going to call this, you should create the object for this. Okay. M1 equals to new my class semicolon. So after that, you should create object for this M1 dot fact of 5. M1 dot fact of 5. Now this value will come here and it will store here. It will store here. Here you are writing some condition like n equals to 1. We should return 1. Else return n into fact of n minus 1. In the same here, again I'm calling one more function called fib function. Fib function I'm calling with the value of 5. Again, here I'm taking again into n. Now here I told you what's the recursive function. We require two cases when n equal to 0 or n equals to 1. Next print, sorry, we should write here return 1. When these two situations happen, you should return 1. Else, you should return fib of n minus 1 plus fib of n minus 2. So this is the thing. This is the thing here. Here, this is a normal function. This is a normal function. Just I'm writing to display this. M1 dot. Okay. Copy. Paste here. Just in the place of this, replace fib. Now you can check the output of these two codes. First one will come 5, 120. Second one will come like based on the series. I think 13 will come. 8 you got it. Okay. How you got 8 here? What is the series? First 0, 1, 1, last one you add, last two ones 2. Next last two add here 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 5, 5, 3, 8. Here you should calculate here input should be from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you give an input 5, you got 5. If you give input 6, you will get 8 plus what is it? 5, 13 will come. Suppose you see here 6. Now we'll see. Let's check the output. So if you have any queries regarding this, already I explained about this to both the people. So once verify my videos, recursive function. If you have any doubts on Fibonacci, just go to my site. So there you can check it out in YouTube link, recursive function. Both I explained. Okay. So in the last class, I explained about this, right? So static function and static variable. It means very simple. Here in front of this, now I am writing static. Static variables doesn't require objects. Static variables doesn't require objects. Static methods doesn't require objects. Directly you can call. What is the name of this? What is the name of this? Directly you can call. Directly you can call PBOF. Try to understand the differences between these function, these function. This is a normal function. This is a static function. Normal function and static function. Normal function, static function. Static functions are executed without object. Here in this function, in this main function, I created one object, but only non-static functions are called with object. Static functions directly you can call here, fib of 6. So again, you execute, you will get the output. Okay, clear? And suppose here I'm writing static int x equal to 6, int y equal to 7. So it means what? Static variable, normal variable. Static variable, normal variable. So static variable you should access with what? Object m1 dot your what's that value? Y. M1 dot, what is a non-static here? I told you students, when you create an object, M1 dot, you can check it out. Only Y is showing, X is not showing. So it means only non-static variables only allocated to the objects. Because static variables directly you can call. Static variables directly you can call. Non-static variables you cannot access. So that can be accessed with the help of this. So here, how you can write m dot y? Here, directly you can display the x value, no issue. Run. Run. Now you get all the outputs. All the outputs. Okay. All the outputs. Okay. 120 is non-static method, static method, non-static variable, static variable. And there is a one more block called static block. Static block is nothing but, students, static block is nothing but first executed, first executed, first executed. So see, actually I told you like which function is executed first. Main function I execute. Every time you have to go, but see, first see the output. So what you got here? First executed which one? Static block is executed first one. Next, what is executed here? What is executed? Main function is executed next. Yes, got it, students? Got it. This is about static block, static variable, normal variable. Here, static method, we'll write all up. Okay, no problem. We can also write this one here also. So serially. The static block before main function, which is executed first. Static block will is an interview question. And this is static variable. Directly you can access. So it's a non-static variable. Compulsory you have to create object for it. Within the class, we have static block. Within the class, we have static variable, normal variable. Static variables directly you can access anywhere. So here this one and this one. Okay. Okay, students. Got it? Clear? And so here I have taken one constructor and constructor name and your class name both should be same. And then here I'm taking public static void main string args. And try to understand previous topic what I told you. Static, right? Before main function, you have static here. Why they mention static? Did you got now? Why they mention static in front of main? Why did you got now? Because this main function is executed by the JVM. In order to execute this function, they doesn't require object. Actually, for every function to execute, to to you have to create object for it. You have to call object dot that particular method. But when you declare a static, when you declare a static method, it means doesn't require creation of object. This JVM will directly execute this main method. Now let us create. Now our topic is constructor, right? So constructor name, class name, both are same. When the constructor is executed, first question, just create object for it. C equals to new constructor, semicolon. Here, in this, I'm writing one message. In this, I'm writing one message like system dot out dot println. In this, I'm writing I am constructor. I am constructor. I am constructor, students. I am constructor. I am constructor. So what it means? See, I am suppose it is like method. Suppose consider it is a method. What you should do? You create objects for this method and you should call dot this constructor name. Now I'm executing this code. Let us see. See. Yes, directly I'm getting the output. I'm not called it. I'm not called it. So what is the difference between object and constructor is object is execute. What is the difference between your sorry functions and constructor is when the constructor are executed is when you created object for the class. That's it. When you created object for a class, automatically this constructor will be executed. That's it. Okay. And when the functions are executed, you have to create object like m1 dot that particular method you have to call. Here cc that particular method you have to call. Okay. For example, in this, I'm taking one function like void fun1. I'm taking in this, I'm writing this statement here. I think so. I'm function. Okay, I am function. So how this is executed? That is not executed. You should call it. So that is the difference between functions and constructor. You should execute now. Now both will execute it. First constructor will execute it. After that function will execute it. Because when the object is created, automatically it will go to the constructor and it will execute the code. So here, these two are indicates that how the constructor is created, object is created. Constructors and function. Okay. Next one. Next one. Same thing I'm copying here and pasting here. Copy, paste. Now here I am taking two parameters. Here also I am taking two parameters. Okay. Here I'm writing. Here I'm writing return explicit or system.out.println is initial will write. In this I'm writing explicit. In this I'm writing a plus b. A plus b I'm writing. Okay, a plus b I'm writing. Okay. Constructor. Okay. Okay. Like this, I'm going to create y got error. Create
Double Y,
local
sir.
double y I'm given. Okay. B. Okay, done. Now this function I'm copying again. I'm pasting two times. And these two variables only I'm writing here. Paste. Here I'm pasting this here. Here I'm pasting. Here I'm pasting. See the code. Okay. Let's observe now. This is a constructor. Empty constructor. Empty constructor means in this I am not passed any parameter. Default constructor. We can call this default constructor. When in the constructor, when you're passing the parameters here, so this is you can call it as parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor. So in this three, default constructor, parameterized constructor. So here we should write here, we should write here any parameter, but I'm not taking here. I'm taking parameters. So here I'm telling the topic no constructor overloading. Constructor overloading. Constructor overloading is nothing but your constructor name is same. Constructor name is same. Constructor name is same. But in these parameters are different. In these parameters are different. Parameters are different. And and this is about constructors, right? And when the constructor are executed, when you created object for it, suppose. So this constructor will execute only this code only because here it will check this one here, whatever the here this space and here this space will check it out. Suppose I'm writing here, copy, paste. Here I'm writing, and just I'm passing 1 comma 2. Next I'm passing 1.1 comma 1.1 comma 2.2 semicolon. Okay. Change the variable name object name cc to cc2. Now see here. See carefully here. See carefully here. These things. By seeing this here, 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 and now here, here, here. Now you can understand easily. This is a constructor overloading. So this particular constructor is called double one, double constructor. This is an integer constructor. This is a default constructor. So when you executed this code, respected outputs will come in the output. Got it? I am constructor 3, 3.3. Like that you got. Like that you got. Now coming to function 1 now. Here method overloading. This is a constructor overloading. Same constructor with different parameters. Method overloading. Method overloading is nothing but same function name, different parameters. Here you should write here x plus y. Here you should write a plus b. And also here you pass informations like you're calling 1 comma 2, 1.1 comma 2.2. Execute this code and you will get the output. Got it? This is by using constructor. This is by using functions. So this is a constructor overloading. Constructor overloading. So this is a functions overloading. Method overloading, we can say method overloading. Method overloading. You can also give your own parameters also. In this function, you can take into a equals to 1, comma b equals to 2. Like that also you can take here in the place of this, just you pass here a comma b. You can also use scanner class based on the situation. Based on the situation, you have to take the input, you have to extend your code. Extend your code. Okay. So this is about constructor overloading and method overloading. Constructor overloading and method overloading. Okay. So this code I'm sending this, not this code. If you go to the, I'm telling my own code, students. I'm telling my own code. You write your own code, and after that you see in internet, see other codes how they are writing. You are writing. I am writing. Let us check. Java is like it is a very big C. You can learn a lot. Okay. Now, for example, this code we'll see now. What this code? Let us see. Okay, now you easily understand what this code. Just analyze this code. So this is a student is a class. It is open here, and in this it is having two properties and three properties it having in that. two are instance variable, one is a static variable, right? Constructor. Constructor, now you know very well. Constructor name, class name, both should be same. Yes, same. And this constructor is taking two parameters. So, ఈ two parameters మీరు ఎక్కడ పంపించాలి? While creation of object of this. Let us see ఎక్కడికి వెళ్దాం మనం. So, they taken one more class like public class. Public class public static environment. They create student S1 equals to new student 111 comma current. Some current. So these two values will be copied from here to here. So here R equals to 111, N equals to your current. Next you taken two instance variables. Roll number equals to 111, R name equals to current. And where this information S1. In S1 now three variables are there. Roll number equals to 111, name equals to current, and college equals to what? ITS. You are given already this variable. Here, this one you are giving at runtime. This is already given. It is always fixed one. Always fixed one is they given. So S1 having three information like S1 dot name, S1 dot roll number equal to. We'll see. We'll execute this code. Let us see how to suppose students. For example, I have taken this code from internet. How to execute it? How to execute it? So in that search for the main function. In which class you have the main function? In this class, no three properties, one constructor, one method here. Here one method. Next closed. Right? So in this there is no main method. So don't create object for it. Create in this you have the what object? In this you have the main method. So in which class you have? Yes, this class. Copy this, paste here, take a new class, give the name that class, give public static void main, finish. Yes, that class is created successfully here. And whatever the public static void main, just copy the above code, paste down or up, no problem. Next, copy main function code. That's it. Here in the paste it. Done. Code is completed. Same code I executing here. Okay, this is a main function. See, S1 now executing, and you will get the output here. Mother teller will go. Now we'll execute this code. It's got it. This is the name of that. Okay. Now I will see the diagrammatic representation of this code. Okay. See, here what you have? You created two objects, right? So two objects you create here. S1. First of all, S1 will create. S1 having total how many informations? Three informations. What is that? Name, some rule number, name, college name. Like this. Rule number, name, college. Rule number, name. This is not yet given, but college name you given. What is that? College name you given, some is considered. And the name of this is what? S1. And in this also you have one method called display method, right? Somewhere else, display method. So like this, create one more. S2. S2 method. Like this, in these two objects, so which is allocated here? So this memory is allocated already fixed one. Both of them fixed one. So in this, you are giving the memory at runtime. This is very important, students. Very, very important. You are giving these two informations at runtime. Here, here already you given this information. That's why it is stored here in this variable. While allocating the memory, while allocation of memory only, already this information is stored. But these two informations are given directly here. So you should write here that values some 1 A here 2 B like this. Okay. Here what you written here? After that S1 dot display. S1 dot display means what? It come to the display and it will print the S1. What is the rule number? What is the name? What is that college name? S2 dot display is nothing but what? S2 dot rule number, S2 dot name, S2 dot display. So like that, students, please practice these problems also. So So this program indicates that static variables, methods, and blocks in single program. In single program. So this is your classmate, and this is your static variable, and this is a static variable, and this is your static method. So in static method, you are accessing x value. You are accessing x means somewhere else. It is 1 second. So you can learn a lot. Language, Java. See, just understand the code. Okay, static block ఎక్కడ ఉంది? The first static block will execute. ఏముందో చూద్దాం. System.out.println static block is initialized. Successfully it is executed. After that, b equals to a into 4. Where is b? Yes, this one. B equals to a into 4 means 3 into 4, how much? 12. So this b value will be updated globally. Globally. So this is a public static void main. Public static void main. So this is a global variables, global declaration, these are all. So here what you got? Inside static block, you executed static variables. Inside static method, you are executed static variable, static variable. And here x equal to make x equal to 42, it is given. So overall, what you get the output? So this one, x equal to 42, a equal to 3, b equals to 1. So only one important point here is in static block, you can access static variables. In static methods, you can access static variables. Static variables and normal variables also you can access. This is a normal variable. These two are the static variables. Okay, students. So this is about static constructor overloading.